Did you know that Indonesia produces roughly 60,000 tons of inorganic waste every day, and it is large enough to cover 18 times football stadium? According to a 2019 data by the Forestry and Environment Ministry, there are 22.11 million tons of inorganic waste produced per year, making Indonesia as the world's second largest waste contributor after China. Referring to the data of Sustainable Waste Indonesia, only 8.49% has been recycled, while 91.51% other remain piled up in landfills and pollutes the environment. Plastic has become the largest contributor to the entire inorganic waste with roughly 8.8 million tons, while normally it takes up to 1,000 years to completely decompose in landfills. Plastic waste promotes risk to human health as it contains hazardous substances such as bisphenol A and antimony trioxide, which can lead to a serious risk factor for human health such as diarrhea, hepatitis, lungs problem, and other diseases. Based on this problem, through Indonesia 2025 Waste Free Program, the government continually advancing a model plan by enacting Waste Bank as a national strategic plan to reduce 30% of the overall country's waste. Based on the Forestry and Environment Ministry data in 2017, there were 5,244 waste banks spread throughout the country, but only 1.7% of a total 30% target of waste that successfully reduced. The reason of this insignificant result is because most people don't want to recycle, as it's difficult and time-consuming. Another excuse people give for not recycling to the waste bank is because it is not accessible or convenient to where they live. Most of them didn't know how to manage waste and ended up throwing them carelessly. The problem also strengthened by the inadequate education about the importance of recycling and how it's affecting the entire environment. Therefore, we designed a solution named Trash Cash, a mobile application that provides users a convenient, accessible, and practical way to participate in recycling. With Trash Cash application, you can turn your unworthy trash into something valuable. There are several features on this application. In Pickup feature, the trash will be picked up directly to your location by the collector. You can manually input each type and weight of the trash, or select the trash bag that you have listed before in the Manage feature. The application also provides artificial intelligence-based automatic waste detection to help you identify the trash type. You can also see your estimated earning at the end of the section. After the process has been completed, you will get some points that later can be converted into money, voucher, and other valuable stuff through the redeem page. Aside of pickup service, you can deposit your trash directly to the waste bank without any minimum weight requirements within the drop-off feature. The application will generate unique trash ID in the form of QR code that will be scanned by the waste bank officer afterwards to synchronize the transaction process directly to your account. Trashes that have been submitted will be checked thoroughly by the officer through an examination process. This process may take a longer time depending on their operational workload. And during this time, you can keep track the progress of your trash through My Trash page. In this page, you can also view your trash report that contains detailed amounts of points you earn from each trash once the process has been completed. Accumulating bunch amount of trash is something that couldn't be done in just a few days, as we usually spend 1 until 2 weeks to collect just 2 kilograms of plastic waste. Sometimes we struggle to count the trash because most of them are already mixed together. With this Manage feature, you can list the trash and classify them based on the type and quantity. This will help you pre-calculating your own trash and track whether the weight of the trash has reached the minimum target to be picked up or not. With this feature, you'll no longer have to manually input the trash on the pickup page, as it is already listed and calculated before. In Discover, you can seek information about waste education, recycling video tutorials, or even latest environmental articles. You can take some waste management lesson on the Learn section and attempt quiz at the end to earn some extra points. Another way to earn some extra points are by teaming up with your friends to participate on Recycle-thon, or completing missions individually through the mission page. Trash Cash. Turn your trash into cash.